All right, guys, I got another episode for you guys from the quote series. Today's quote is, hold your values lightly, but pursue them vigorously. Okay? So what does this mean? This will be a short and sweet video, but it's very important. This is one of my favorite quotes. I'm not going to say this about a lot of quotes, but this is one of my favorite ones. Hold your values lightly, but pursue them vigorously. Okay? This means that you don't want to be so attached to your goals and everything that you're, striving for in your life and the things that you value. Let's say you value relationships and you're so, attached to them, like you want them so bad. That's not gonna get you them, right? So this is where the hold them lightly comes in. You can pursue it vigorously, but you can't be so insistent on them, emotionally. Because when you are, what that does is like, it gives you this creepy vibe of like, you're so badly trying to grab onto something and latch onto something there. It creates this attachment towards that thing, towards that value, or towards that goal that you're trying to reach. It creates this attachment where it's gonna bring anxiety, like deep-rooted anxiety, okay? You're gonna have this deep-rooted anxiety, you're gonna be obsessing about it and thinking about it all the time, and it's always gonna be like aching at you, it's always gonna be in the back of your mind. You're just like, I want it to happen so bad. This is something that is going to hold you back in life. It really is. It's going to be something that it's going to be a difficult. It's just going to be a difficult time for you if you hold them like that so tightly, right? You hold them so tightly, like your goals and your values. Like, oh God, you have this grasp on them. It creates this attachment, the anxiety. And what does holding them lightly mean? Holding them lightly means like just pulling back a little bit and not obsessing over them, just calming down a little bit about it, letting it go emotionally, energetically, just kind of pulling back, but pursuing it at the same time. Okay? You see what I did there? You're calm. You're more calm in this state of mind because you're holding it lightly, but you are pursuing it vigorously, but you're not so uptight about it. You're not like, you're more like, you're coming to your back here. You're like, I'm holding it lightly, but I'm going to do whatever it takes in a very calm way. All right. This changes everything for your emotions on a day-to-day basis. I used to be the guy that held everything so tightly, like these things that I wanted to manifest in my life. I was just like latching onto it, like I wanted it so bad, and it created so much anxiety for me, so much anxiety in my life, so much, until I started, reading a lot of spiritual books. I started understanding the concept of letting go, and now it's just everything's different. Because as soon as I feel like I'm very attached to a certain something, to a certain idea, or to a certain person, to a certain situation, whatever it may be that I feel like I'm energetically or emotionally getting attached to or obsessive about, I try to just pull my hands back and just simply hold it a lot more lightly, because you're just trying to grab. Okay, I'm coming back here. All right, let me just, I surrender. And it feels so much better when you do that. You just have this huge weight lifted off your shoulder. You're like, oof, all right, let me let go of this. Phew. It just feels good to just let go of these things that you're just so attached to, and trust that you can still pursue them vigorously and intentfully without having to be so crazy attached to them. Okay, this simple concept is going to make you feel so much better, so much lighter on an everyday basis. I promise it will. And if you guys have had something that you've been holding tightly without even realizing it, because it happens without realizing it, you won't even know. You literally won't even know if you're holding it tightly. You won't even know sometimes until you watch a video like this and you're like, oh God, yeah, I've been stressing out about this certain something. It's been on my mind all the time. It's just been crazy on my mind. And I've been stressing out about it. And then now you watch this video, you're like, oh God, maybe I can let go, if you allow yourself to do that. You've got to allow yourself to do that first. You allow yourself to just let go and just let it drift away and hold it more lightly. Still do what it takes to achieve that goal, or whatever it may be that you're holding, the value, whatever it is. But to do it from a place of calmness, okay? And it changes the entire ballgame. And this is something I've been practicing in my own life, and I actually am gonna make a video at some point about my 5 biggest addictions or obsessions in my life. And I'm gonna talk about this, about the attachment, the strong attachment towards these things. And I'm gonna talk about them, and I'm gonna talk about how I overcame them, or how I tamed them and got better at them with time. Because I've had lots of phases in my life where I was addicted or obsessed with certain things. And, you know, it took a lot of work for me to just be able to just take a deep breath and just kind of put my hands up and let go, you know. And so I'm going to talk about that in future videos, so that should be interesting. Let me know if there's something that one of you guys you're watching and there's something that you've been kind of holding on to tightly and you're ready to just, you know, let go and hold it more lightly and calm down about it. You know you're still going to pursue it, but you've realized that, you know what, like maybe I should just take a step back and really not stress myself out about this, not obsessively think about this and drive myself crazy, you know, about it, and watch your anxiety lower and watch yourself just be happier on an everyday basis. So let me know if you did have an experience like that in the past, or if you're in the midst of having an experience like that, or if you've been inspired to kind of hold something in your life a little bit more lightly, or an idea, whatever it may be, okay? And if you like this video, drop a like, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.